Okay, my brother Alexander, can you hear me? Thank you, Sister Zinaya, for calling me. So now I know that something was wrong with my mic. Can you hear me? Please write down if you hear me. Write something. Okay, nice. Okay, I was full of my flow. Okay, first of all, I give all Kimbo and all glories to the Most High Yah, Tata Nzambe and Pungu Tulendo, to do the amazing things that He does for us. And I was full in my song. I wanted to show you my German song, and I show you also a little bit Buju Banton. He was singing about Africa. Let me play a little bit from the music before I start. Yeah, and then we're gonna talk today about Christ Church. Okay, what we really believe. Okay, Christ Church that came true after the believing of Isaiah. There's a movement that came up, and this movement still today exists. And this is the movement that will change the world. And this is the movement that the world fights, by the way. And I also believe that's the only movement that knows the truth about the salvation of the people, or the statutes and commandments, and etc. So let me go through my flow again, and I hope I didn't delete everything, because I thought really I am already online. So now let us go to Buddha Bottom again. First, I will share my screen again. Lord, thank you very much, Sister Zanaya, for warning me that I wasn't online. This is pure love. So now,
big prize and wicked man scatter. Listen to Monjo and Archangel. Oh yes. Ask them.
Wrong they complain. Even if we call the Father's name, it's the same what they want us to do. Don't they know this is nothing new? Well, will they do what they want? Let me do my thing, you should be thankful. Their lights are full of still shining. Shining. The wrong they complain. Even if we call the Father's name, it's the same what they want us to do. Don't they know this is nothing? Well, they do what they want. Let me do my thing, we should be thankful. The lights of both are still shining. Shining.
It arise and the heathen scatter. Happy give thanks and praises no matter. Even if the flame is getting hotter and hotter, everybody should have know I don't believe in a rumor. Children are dying, so you sleep and slumber. No good as if we bow with it as if we conquer. Strictly love while you envy your brother. No make them bring your angel in a different manner.
If we do wrong, they complain. Even if we call the Father's name, it's the same what they want us to do.
so, and it goes on and on. It's a very tough song. Okay, I love Rastafarites. Okay, they were the first people that came out with Yah Jah Rasta. Okay, they knew the word Yah, the Father's name, even before any other Christian. Okay, even if the people can say everything what they want about the most of them because they smoke weed or whatever, these people have natural strength, and most of them they are real, even if they are not prophets in the way that the Congos are, without smoking, keeping the commandments, and knowing how the Ruach works. They have also found out a way to connect, so that the Most High also teach them in the different ways truth, and they come with it through their emotions, they come with it to share this message in another way. Lucky Dube, Alpha Blondie, Peter Torch. Okay, so you have thousands of those people that came out with messages that the world still today doesn't understand. These are real message, good messages, and I will show you now my song. If I didn't delete it, I just will show you also a part.
Warum beschreibt ihr die Schwarzen denn immer negativ? Warum sagen manche, dass man keine Neger liebt? Jeder sieht, nur die Weißen sind hier positiv. Dunkelhäutige werden verbannt, der Rest wird so geliebt. Die Farbe Schwarz steht leider in keinem guten Licht. Böse, schmutzig und sehr dunkel und das verflucht die Sicht. Der schwarze Mann, der schwarze Peter und der Schwarzmann. Schwarze Gedanken, schwarzer Akt, dass jeder Angst hat. Und die Farbe weiß jetzt hierzu stets der Gegensatz. Frei von Flecken oder Makeln, keine Fehler, ja. Weiße Weihnacht, weiße Ostern oder weißer Schnee. Die Farbe steht doch für das Gute, ist hier einzusehen. Die Leute lernen, dass die Farbe schwarz das Böse ist. Alles negativ und das ist eine blöde Sicht. Während das Weiße für die Menschen etwas Tolles bleibt. Die Gleichberechtigung ist hierbei nämlich schon vorbei. Egal ob schwarz oder weiß, jeder Mensch ist doch gleich. Wann ist dieser Rassismus denn endlich vorbei? Ob schwarz oder weiß, ob stark oder klein, ganz egal, denn die Lage ist gleich. Wieso wird Jesus sterben?
This was my song last year for the Germans. I showed them very clear that I am against racism. I am neutral. Okay, I am a spiritual leader, so I believe that everyone can be used, and I know that white people are used for over years, and I know that the most of their hatred comes because of jealousy and hate. Okay, Edom, he hate. Okay, but I know that there are good people in that are also white. Okay, that have also visions. I believe in the prophecies like it was in Cornelius, even if people say Cornelius was a black guy, but Isaiah and even the prophets after, like Mpadi, Simeon Toko, and all of them, all of us in spirit, we saw that some people, even if we always say that white people are mostly our enemy because they are the one that rules the world, all the kingdoms that came was ruled by them, okay, to destroy the earth, by the way, and the people in the world. But we know in spirit that some of them are also okay and good. So if you preach some people, you can't directly show them the mirror to show them their how wicked they are. So song was a song that Massa gave me, and I sang about the opposite and the blasphemies of the black skin, how white people used to treat us, and how they used to see themselves, because they show them that this is the big problem here, because the most of them were tricked. That's why they will also come one day and say, our fathers tricked us. Okay, the most of them are tricked, illusion. Okay, they're living in a dream that doesn't exist. Okay, the pride of America or the pride of Germany or Europeans or whatever. Okay, it is a manipulation. Okay, this is the same manipulation like Chinese people lives, and it works very well. If we black people would love each other and work like this and think that we are superior, that we are the best, then it would work for us as well. Okay, but this is what they think. Okay, this is what they used to believe. Then I think also about that. And okay, that Isaiah's words is the same yesterday and the same today. Okay, so it won't change for anyone. Okay, if you don't keep the commandments, if you don't do that what is in the scriptures, if you don't let the Most High, okay, into your heart. It is for you. You can be blacker than the night, okay. You won't make it at all, okay. And this is the difference here. And for people like Germans to preach them, you need a technique, because they are really racist, okay. They are really racist. And this was the song, okay. Now let us go to, let me check if everything's okay. Can everyone listen, hear me? Okay, everyone can see me, everyone can see the screen. Now let me share the full screen, and let us start with this one here. This one is Dona Beatriz Kimpavita, okay? Uh, Dona Beatriz Kimpavita, or Chimbavita, was a Congo Empire prophet and leader of her own Christian movement. Okay, Antonism, this movement thought that Isaiah and other early Christian figures were from the Congo Empire. Okay, thank you very much. So now many people think that, okay, where does this Congo truth come from? Okay, now today you will listen by yourself and hear and understanding by yourself where this Congo truth came from. Like you can see, we do not believe everything what the Christians have said. Okay, we know that the Christianity came from black people, even if those people changed it over the years. Christianity itself came from Egypt, these areas there. That's why you see some people call themselves Igbo Jews, Jews from Morocco, Jews from Egypt. You have Jews there all over. Okay, so in the time that Christianity came to Africa, okay, to tell us that we are Gentiles, Tata Nzambe Zulu is not the real creator, but Jesus and Mary starting to giving us statues that we should bow down, giving us the cross, etc. Okay, maybe I should show some photos before I start reading. Okay. Okay, if I go here to Kingdom of Congo, the first thing what you will see is the agreement between elders, okay, between elders and okay, Catholic priests. Okay, here I make it a little bit bigger. This is how it looks like. You see here, Catholic priests giving us the cross, baptizing us, okay, and converting us to Christianity, okay, by telling our leaders, kings, etc., that Jesus is God. So Jesus is, there's no more Tata Nzambe. They took him out, but Jesus is now God. Okay, now God came into the game, and it's a tough story, the Congo story, because this happened even before this happened before these people went to western part of Africa. Okay, and after the Congo Kingdom fall, this is where the real fight in Africa has begun, and all Africa started to fall. Okay, here you have the kingdoms. You had let me see how long this needs here. Empire of Congo, Zimbabwe, Kingdom of Zulus. Okay, you had here the Benin Kingdom, by the way. Okay, Cushitic Kingdom. Okay, Empire of Songhai. Here, Kingdom of Benin. Like I said, so these people came to the Congo. Okay, first. Okay, after destroying people in the east. Okay, after the Muslims. Okay, Muslims okay, destroyed our people in the East Africa, and then the Christian came to burn our houses, like you can see here. Okay, and to baptizing us, etc., etc. But now we want to show you why we still believe, why we are still believing in some truth about Christianity. Okay, just for you to understand. Okay, this, we are coming to these pictures very, very soon. As you can see, also our kings started to wear Christian crosses. And of course, the Kingdom of Congo, we never was naked. Okay, of course, we had some people with traditions and in the villages, etc., but not the kings. Okay, the kings and the bishops and the people that had a higher rank, higher positions, they had clothings already. Okay. Now let us go back to Mama Kimbangu. Okay, these people came to with the Roman Catholic Church, like it is written in the Bible. Okay, they came to the Kingdom of Luango. Okay, they came to Angola, whatever, Congo Kingdom. Okay, Congo Brazzaville, Congo Kinshasa. Okay, Congo Angola. Okay, they came and to the borders of Cameroon and what is the name of them? Guinea-Bissau. Okay, these people came and started to telling us a story. Okay, that was not spiritual. They started to giving us this Bible here. Okay, and telling us everything that is written in the Bible in their perspective. Okay, like most of them do today. Okay, they started to manipulating the elders and telling them a story about Jesus, about the prophets, etc., etc. The only problem was that they also met real prophets in those areas in the land. And these prophets and prophetess, okay, we had different kinds of women's, different kinds of men's, warriors. That's why I yesterday I explained a little bit about the story of Angola. We had the wars from the kings, okay, in 1600 to 1800, whatever. And then we started also a new war after those people separated the Kingdom of Congo, divided it into pieces, and then Angola started a new war again, where you could see America, Germany, and all of them, 27 years. So even in the 1980, 70, okay, Angola was a war, okay? So the story is not like the people think that Africa has not a story. No, we have a story. We have a story to tell. Okay, in those 400 years, there's a story that belongs to us. Our story is well written. Okay, and what happened? This is one of the women's. Her name was Kimpavita. Okay, this woman here started to contradict, started to go against the Roman Empire and telling them, look, your movement is false. That things that you share can't be true because we know Jesus, we know Isaiah, but he is a Congo figure. He is a Congo figure, and all the other prophets are Congo figures. You change the name, you change the borders, you change the history, okay? And you come to the spiritual people and you want to colonize us. Okay? And she started to go against those people, fighting them in spirit, fighting them also other elders and other warriors started to fight the Roman Catholic Church. Here you can see the photos here. They started to burn our villages. They started to, you see, Catholic priests burning idol houses. You see, they call it idol houses. My goodness. You see, they started to burn and fighting us, studying our language, okay, mixing with us so that they can bring something like a King Herod to us, okay, starting to starting to live good. People starting to carry them with chipoi. We call this thing a chipoi. Like they became now the kings, okay, and our people started to give them materials, food, gold, and everything what we had. Okay, so and this is how it looks like. So You saw our women's and young boys, and etc., etc. They started to enslaving them. Okay, this is what Christianity. This is what Christianity is, and our kings, they they felt. Okay, they felt. Okay, they started to believe this bullshit. Okay, that is written in the Bible. Okay, they started to believe the bullshit that the white people brought us. Okay, and they did not hearken to the voice of the prophets. The Most High there, he wasn't. He wasn't. He was neutral, very neutral. He said, if you accept another God, then it's over. Okay? And what did they do? They really accepted. Is the sound good? Okay, the sound is okay. They really accepted another God, another power over them. And this woman was so heavy with her Christian movement. Okay, it's like we today, they call us Christians, but we are not the same Christians like them. Okay, that's why I respect the Kimbangu's church. I respect all the churches in Africa. The most of them, their heads of the women's are covered. They do not wear any clothings in their churches. They know the spirituality of the Most High. They keep the commandments. They have African taboos. But if I'm going to a German church, okay, these people, they wear what they want. They dance like they want. They do not know any statutes and commandments. They do not even know who they are. Okay, this is one of the problems in Africa. They do not know who they are, because this is one of the problems. But they know, they keep the commandments. Okay, they keep the commandments automatically. They're trying to do certain things that the prophets left. In the day that these people will know and recognize who they are, then they will be activated. Like Moses was activated after knowing who he is. Like most of us, first of all, we were strangers, or let's say Gentiles. But after renewing our spirit, we transformed. And now today we know who we are. Okay, this is how it is. Okay, we will transform into Isaiah. Okay, into Christ. Okay, and then we will transform and understand who we are. And some of us, 30%, 60%, and 100%, according to the calling from the Most High, we will walk. Okay, and this is what is left in Africa, the historical part. But these prophets that came, they knew it. And Mama Kimpavita was one of them. She really brought out her own movement. Like today, we Bantus, we have our own movement. Okay, we have our own movement. Then you will see the Catholic Church telling us, you guys are a sect. Okay, you are a sect leader, or you are a false prophet, or whatever. The problem is that the Catholic Church never wanted to show and to teach the Bible to anyone. Even in the 20th century, Muslims and all the people fought and put themselves together to understand the scriptures. This is something that we have to know. People like Simeon Toko and etc., they fought. He even became, that's why he called the Most High, he called him Jehovah sometimes. He became the gospel from the, what is this church? What is this movement? Wassel, Jehovah wickedness. Okay, Jehovah wickedness. They put him to jail because he was completely against the movement of the Catholic Church. He was completely against the movement of the Catholic Church. They put him to jail, and after that, there was no other way to read the Bible. And then he received the Watchtower. Okay, This is the story, because the Bible was not for normal people. Only the high class people could take the Bible, because you can enslave people through the Bible. You can give wisdom to the Bible, and it has a historical part, and it has a spiritual part. So the Bible is not a book for children's, and like I said, the Bible attacks the poor. The Bible attacks the poor. The Bible attacks the poor. If you concentrate yourself and you study the Bible and you know psychology, you will use the Bible against poor people. And the poor people will give you money, they will give you their cars, they will give you their women, they will give you their land for a God that doesn't even exist. Okay? This is what the Bible stands for. Okay? This is why they wrote the Bible. And our people, yeah, they love the Most High so much that they forget that the Most High has a mouth. Okay, that's why, like my ministry, okay, it's like if you have a problem, the Most High will help you, instantly, because the Most High lives, the Most High speaks, the Most High will tell you two ways or different kinds of things that happen to your life so that you can fix it. This is how it is, okay? And this is our spirituality from the beginning. There was no book, okay? There was no other God between us, okay? Or something like that. And they came with Jesus. We started to bow down in front of Jesus statues, in front of the crosses, and etc. And then the next move of them was to starting to following the follower of the Messianic followers of the Bible, which means the teaching was only to enslave. If you start to understanding the teaching, like Simeon Toko and the other prophets that I will show you here later, then they started to follow you and your movement. And because we are the one that these scriptures belong to, right? It's everything what they wrote. It's our history, okay? It makes sense to us, okay? And they saw it. They understood. Oh man, we are giving them too much. We are okay. And one of them that was killed is our sister, beloved Mama Donna Beatriz Kimpavita. Okay, she was killed because she stood against the movement of the Catholic churches. Okay, she fought the Catholics, okay, like all the other prophets, like I do today as well. Okay, a prophet always fight the priests and the Catholic Church, because they are the one that also killed Isaiah. They are the one that killed the whole world. They are the one that even now today, if we're talking about the prophecy of Daniel, the Catholic Church is still the last and the fourth beast, and that is now today together with the others. The Catholic Church never fall. Okay, the Catholic Church is never fall. They are still there where they are. They are the kings of the all churches of the world, the richest of all the richest of all churches of the world. They control they control, even I believe, even they control Judaism. Okay, because they are bigger and older. So the thing is that they are the snake. Now it goes to the dragon, to Asia, okay? But this is another story, because the snake will give power to the dragon. But this is another story. So as you can see here, okay, this is Wikipedia, okay? Wikipedia, okay? Now, let me read this one here. According to her testimony given at inquest on her life, Kimpavita had a vision by Ya Congo, okay, and was considered to be a prophetess to the Congolese, declaring that Isaiah, look at the name, Isaiah Congo, came from the Congo kingdom. She forbid her people to let the Portuguese in because they were going to enslave them. She kept proclaiming that the message until the Portuguese Catholics burned her at the stake. And as she had claimed, the Portuguese Catholics finally started killing and murdering and raping and enslaving the Congolese, breaking up families, sending them away to Americas. Okay? And that's why you see my lineage, I am always on fire, and I do not listen to everyone. I do not care what people say, because there are some people, they own us so much money, so much lives, they should own us so much earth, land, and everything, because they just came with Jesus, okay, that we already knew. And I will come with a book this year. I will come with a book this year. And I think the most of the people outside there will shut their mouth after that. We know who he is. We know who he was, let's say it like this. And we know who he is still today, because he's spirit. Okay? If he's not inside of you, he never existed. Okay? You have to know you are the one. You have to believe in spirit. You have to stop believing in fiction, pictures, and whatever. Start believing in spirit. Start seeing things spiritually. And these people, brothers and sisters, I do not want to lie, okay? This was in San Salvador, okay? In the Banza, Congo, okay? Brothers and sisters, this woman was not only, okay, you could see what happened to her and her movements. Even in the 1900s, the Tokwis were, hey, I have said, raped, molested, killed. My mother is a Tokwis. Yeah? She saw Simeon Toko and stuff. My mother, she's there. She's a witness. Okay? Why did they not go to western part of Africa, kill them like this? Why did they not go to eastern part of Africa to kill them like this? They did it in southern part of Africa. They did it, but not in the 1900s. Okay? So this is what I want to say. The power and the prophets still exist still today. The movement of the church of Isaiah Congo on this earth, this is what I am belonging to. I make a part of this, which means we believe that we are the one that will bring peace, salvation. We believe that these prophets, all the people from the book came from us, and other people would call it a Negro movement, like a Negro a Negro movement. Like Pan-Africanists are a movement, and we have ours, a Negro movement as well. And this is the Bantu truth. That's why it can't be stolen or taken from someone else, because they will never understand where this comes from. But it's because all our people were enslaved to where? To Americas, or to the islands, to the four corners of the earth. They make a part of it. They have also the blood. The same, many of them have shared the same blood. Okay? So they must only be activated. We have kings and queens outside there. And this is what we knew. This is what the churches knew about us. They knew we are the people from the book. They knew we are the chosen one. They knew that our kingdom was in heaven. Okay? Not on earth, but in heaven. Heaven is a parallel world to this world. Okay? Just for you to know. Our elders were angels. Okay? Just for you to understand the concept. And Mama Kimpavita was one of these people that fought them spiritually. She didn't touch the Bible. She told them, is not this and this written in your book? The same thing like Isaiah was talking to them, to the Pharisees. Is not this and this written in your book? Did not this and this, did your prophets not say this and this? Isaiah was not taking the Bible and say, hey, I'm reading now the book of Jesus, chapter 61. I'm reading now the book of Isaiah. You see? So the thing is, especially the New Testament, horror. It's blasphemy, pure blasphemy. Along the names in the New Testament, okay, it is horrible, okay. But in the end of the day, We followed the Christian movement, okay? We followed the Christian movement, but not by believing every garbage that they have showed us. And then Tata Nzambe have brought prophets and prophetess, okay? And this is what we're going to understand. This is what we will read here now. Because through the Catholic Church, we are all pagan. We are all Gentiles. They even call churches like Joseph Smith, Jehovah Wickedness. Then you have Branhamists. Then you have all these other sects that are not from the Catholic Church, even the Evangelical Church. In the beginning, they called it a sect. Everything that is not from the Catholics, it's a sect. So if someone calls you a sect leader or that you are going to pray to a sect, it's okay, because of course you do not want to be to make a part from the Catholic Church after knowing what they have done through this world in Latin America, in Canada, in Southern America, in all Africa, in Australia. Okay, we can go to China, you can go to, all over the world. They came and did things that molested and did many different kinds of things that I do not even want to say here, because it's crazy what they have done to us. So everyone that follows the Catholic Church, is for me he's not normal. He's not normal, Now, okay, let's move on. Let me check. Okay, we have this Eric Valley. He always talks with Kamba, New Jerusalem, etc., etc. Now, my friend, today I got you. I will explain it to you. My brother, you have to know something. Kamba is the New Jerusalem, like also Congo will be the New Jerusalem, like also in Gabon, Angola, there will be the New Jerusalem. So if you always talk about yourself because you are a Kimbangist, always talking about your New Jerusalem in Kamba, brother, you have no idea at all, brother. Sorry for you. And let me directly close your comments, because this is completely bullshit. Now, I hate egoists and people that are dreamers. Dream elsewhere. Now, okay. After the Mama Kimpavita, we had other prophets that came out, okay? Like you can see here, Simeon Kimbangu, Andre Maswa, Simeon Toko, and other prophets and prophetess that came out from our midst, from the Congo Kingdom. And all of them had one mission: to bring the Congo Kingdom back, that was governed by Nzinganguvu, and we had fight with Nzingambande that fought against let me show you Nzinga, or here Alfonso. So we had a big kingdom, and this kingdom fought because of Christianity, okay? And the religious leaders that already accepted the Bible, they accepted the Bible. They started to fight. This is Digambani, also a great warrior, which also converted later to Christianism. Okay, so like I said, we had a lot of women fighting for us, strong women. These women was even stronger than men's. But we lost, because there's so much lies in Christianity that we have to definitely take out from our midst if we want to become great again. And that's why you have people like me and this other people like Jonathan and the others like Mikhael, etc., etc. Because Tata Nzambe have chosen some people to come and bring again. But you have in Congo, you have many of us to bring again the truth. Some of us believe in the Bible at all, and some of us believe in the Bible. Okay, and find out that many of us found out that the Bible belongs to us, and many things that is in the Bible came from us. And one of them was Simeon Kimbangu. So when Simeon Kimbangu came, he also directly believed, started to believe in Yesaya, that he was sent from him, etc., etc. He also followed the movement of Mama Kimpavita. Okay, he was a very angry prophet that came directly with a message like Mikhael Massa, telling the people directly the truth, what is going on. He came with the full message to change Congo, that people should liberate themselves from the Belgium Catholics, from the Belgium kings. Okay. This man was not born in Kamba, really. He was born in the places of Angola, and then he went to Congo. There, he was taken by adoptive, like an adoptive child. Simon Kimbangu has had never childs. The leaders from today from the Kimbangu's church, they are not Simon Kimbangu's child. So Simon Kimbangu never touched a woman. Okay. He raised up the debts like he wanted. He was doing things that no one could believe. And this Catholics, priests, and etc., they were really ashamed that someone that never touched the Bible knew the Bible better than them. And he had his movement as well. And today you have the Kimbangu's church, okay? A big church, okay? Many people that follows them, because the woman that he was with, okay, that the woman that he was with that received Simon Kimbangu, this woman had 2 childs, and these are the people that are now leading the Kimbangu's church. Okay, so this is the story. Okay, there's a Yangenda, okay, Joseph Yangenda, and etc. And Yalungana, and okay, and today they call the last one, they call him now the reincarnation of Simon Kimbangu. Okay, this is another story. By the way, it is a spiritual church. They know if you go to Kimbangu's church, music, etc., you will see the power of the wonder. You will directly see these people know the Most High, but they are also pure Christians, like I said. Okay, we entered into Christianity, yes, but we still kept the commandments and the statutes that is in the Bible. Okay, and through the Spirit we understood what is the real. We get the real understanding of the things that was revealed in the Bible. So we in the Bantu Africa, we never have been Gentiles. We always lived in the statutes and commandments of the Most High. Still today, even after receiving Christianity, you won't see the same actions like in the West, like the people used to wear their clothing, like the people used to pray, and etc. This is not how it works in Africa. Okay, they will directly see that you're a Gentile, that something is wrong with you. Okay, if you come with tons of rings and come to shake your body there like you are in the club, they will directly know this person here is a Gentile, because we have the Mwanda that have always teached us the truth about who we are. Okay, so our people knew that Yesaya is black. Always they knew it, but because the Bantus are very humble people, if someone comes and tell you that the Bantus are crazy and la 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 la, it is a damn lie. We are very, very humble. If you see other African tribes, other African countries, these people are very awoken. They can come to your land and just take over, but not the Bantu, man. They not someone from Congo. No. They don't do these kinds of things. Okay? They do not come and just take over, take your women's, take your land, take your, no, it's impossible. The problem is that we love to, how can I explain? We love to share love, always with love, and we really believe that our enemies today, still today, that they are our friends, or that we are in the same level or in the same position, that the Most High put them above us, that one day the Most High will, there's, equality and stuff like that, But in the truth of that the prophets brought, the most of us reject. Okay, the most of us do reject it. If we lift up the prophets, we will be lifted up. This is something that the most of our people doesn't understand. So we have here the great chief and great leader Simeon Kimbangu. He was more than 30 years in prison. After that, he died also in prison. Okay, he had a big movement. He himself, he gave his life away. Okay, for his followers, because many of them were molested, killed, raped. By the way, this is what the nice Catholic Christian movement does. Okay. And yeah, this is Simeon Kimbangu, okay? And we had other people like Andre Maswa, okay? Andre Maswa. He was Balari, okay, from Manzala in the middle of Congo. So he also in Brazzaville, okay? This man was also the leader of the Congo truth, okay, of the Bantu truth. He also came with a big movement, okay, to awoke our people, to tell them who we are, okay. And in December 1929, like I told you, even in the 1900s, we fought, okay, not sleeping in the bed and watching Jackie Chan, okay. No, we fought, okay. He was arrested in Paris and set to be tried in Brazzaville under fallacious motive and swindling money of the African indigenous people in French colony. What is a complete lie. So the money from free and voluntary contribution to the indigenous people was also seized by the colonial administration. So he was a leader that fought against the colonizers, okay, and they tricked him, okay, and after that they took him, and still today his body is no more in Congo, but it lives in France somewhere there. They took his body, and still today, his movement is dead, because if you see Andre Maswa, he was a big leader in the Congo Brazzaville. If you go to songs here, Brazzaville, gospel, or so you have these songs here. This is the time of Andre Maswa. Let me play one for 1 minute. Then you see. Okay, these people, they came with power. They didn't came to play around or something like that. They came with the word to say who Isaiah was, to say who they are, to say who the Most High really is. And in the name of their mouth was always the name of Tata Nzambe and Pungu Tulendo, and not any god or whatever. Tata Nzambe and Pungu Tulendo. With this name, they could heal. With this name, they could do miracles anyhow. Okay, and this is what happened. Okay, so one of them was Andre Matsuo. Okay, Andre Matsuo. Yeah, it's very important to make a video and more research about those people. They did a lot. Okay, and today the most of our people, they do not even recognize them no more. They have some small groups that follows them still today, but the most of them doesn't give them any value. Okay, these are the prophecies that I showed you last time. Okay, that the most of them came with power. I gave you the prophecies of the four animals. The most of them came with power, but later the movement became weaker and weaker. Thanks to the Most High, Simeon Kimbangu's movement is still strong. Okay, Simeon Kimbangu still today is doing a lot. Okay, and as Simeon Toko as well. Now, in spirit, and the church is doing a lot. So now we have another one. His name was Simon Mpadi. So you have this old Simon, which means seer. Okay, and now the other one was a follower of Kimbangu as well, who established his own Messianic Christian-inspired religious group in Congo. So you have here another one that came with the mission of the blacks, Mission des Noirs, which means the movement of Kimbangu, Kimpavita, that this is the same movement that I follow. I'm not a Pan-Africanist, I'm not the Hebrew Israelite, I'm not any one of them. I believe in Christ's church on earth. So this will be the new awakening, the new church, the new world, okay, it will come, yeah, between this world. It will come and people will not even understand. It will come piece by step by step. People will think, why are these black people now becoming richer, stronger, wealthier, wiser? And if it is too late, boom, we have everything back like it was before. Okay, I believe in power from the Most High. I believe in the powerful God, in the all-powerful, almighty God, and not in any God, Jesus, whatever. I do not believe in this bullshit, because we have believed in these kinds of things 400 years long. There was a friend of the Elder Mello. I heard, I heard things like, oh yeah, he was in the tabernacle, and everyone that comes to the tabernacle, he has a history to tell. He has something to go out and to say, look, this is how the Most High really does his things. And today I'm far away from my people, brothers and sisters. Okay, and people get healed, and people getting in wonder, people dreaming, people can heal now as well. People now can do different kinds of things. Okay, tons of testimonies. Please don't challenge. And what is if you are now here with me? What will we do? And this is why you see the coronavirus. The world has understood that Christ is back. Okay, and they say directly stop. Okay, and this is the problem here. They are not dumb. Okay, the only thing is they can't stop the movement. They can't stop the truth. Okay, Because even if the light take the elevator, okay, the truth will pass him. Okay, the truth will come and pass him. He will come first. The truth is the truth. Accept it. Okay. People hating Bantu movements, but in the last, they also love it because it's their story. It belongs to them. It makes sense. Okay, so you can hate someone, but don't hate the truth. Okay, that's very important. So now you have here another one, Mpadi. Let me show you some faces of those people. You have here Simon Kimbangu. Here you have Simeon Mpadi, and here you have Simeon Toko and Andre Maswa. Okay, now sorry, the photo is not bigger. Let me try to make it bigger. Oh, that's it. By the way, follow me on my Facebook, Mikhael Massa. I have different kinds of Facebook, and follow me there. Like also follow me on my Bantu shirts. So there you can find some. I'm so sorry. I just typed the wrong typed the wrong button. Oh, okay. Like I said, Bantu shirts. Then you can find some nice shirts about African traditional medicine and more. And yes, then we have Bantu African. You have free prophecies and a lot of things are there about the Bantu movement. Now, let me find the things again that I have preached, because everything is gone now. I think I've talked at least about Andre Matsua. No, and then it was Simeon Mpadi. Normally, I wanted to show you the prophecies, yeah, from all them in the Bible, and from all of them in the Bible, and I wanted to show you what the Most High says about those people. But let's do it another day. Okay. Let me share the screen again. Okay, Simon Mpadi. Okay, so Simon Mpadi is also a follower of Kimbangu in his church of Isaiah on earth. Okay, in 1939, he formed a group called Mission of the Blacks within Kimbangu's movement. The group was later known as the Kakista because the khaki uniform they wear. Okay, they wear some military uniform. Okay. Mpadi used his first name to claim connection to Kimbangu, similar that of Simon Peter and Isaiah. Okay? So on 7 September 1939, in the declaration and written statements submitted to the local Belgian colonial administrator at Madimba, 90 kilometers from the Belgian Congo capital Leopoldville. His group himself and hundreds of followers sent a message to the colonial masters that their days in the territory they occupied were numbered, and that time for liberation and autochthones, what the to cater for themselves had come. He was then arrested and imprisoned. In the mid 1940, parties fled to French Congo, but wasn't sent back to Belgian territories by the official there. Why his numbers of followers were sent to prisons for hard labor in Equator, Belfort, Icafela, etc. And some were conscribed to fight in World War II beside Belgian troops. Mpadi was a latter sent to serve his sentence at the central prison of then Elizabethville, known today as Lubumbashi of the Katanga province of DRC. Mpadi and his followers, along with all Kimbangu imprisoned followers, were set free by an official decree around the DRC National Independence Day. In 1960, returning where he started, he reestablished his Messianic movement across to the southwestern part of DRC, the northern region of Angola, and part of Congo Brazzaville. Padi argued that this movement could not be on a mission in their own land, but a church. The movement came later, be known as the Église de Noir, so black church, with headquarters in Senzi Lata Songantela, and this is where the Hebrew Israelites movement come from. Okay, it's almost to say what Padi has also have done. Mpadi's sermons and religious message emphasized on the Messianic and prophetic leadership of Simeon Kimbangu as the liberator of all black people in the world. From the midst of 70s, thought still monetized and orientated his movement toward more traditional beliefs and history of past African prophets and warriors. No lower, so there are so many prophets that I didn't call here, but this is our story. No longer referring to Christianity and the Bible. So they completely out from this Bible story. So, and these are also stories that I will teach. Okay, there will come a time that I will step by step teaching the real stories of our people, the real names of our people, and step by step the Bible will find his ways. He claimed the new approach not to be contradiction with Kimbangu, but the true philosophy of Kimbangu, etc., etc. So now, I will shut this down. Normally, I wanted to give you prophetic words to all the things that I've said, so that I can prove, so that I can show you the other things in the scriptures, because this is not a small thing. Quick question: people passed away, and who are they waiting for in Kamba, New Jerusalem? My goodness. I thought I have blocked him. No, my brother, Eric. You know, I know that Kimbangu is spirit, okay? But you guys are idol worshippers, okay? You worship men. You put men on the... Let me block you, my friends. I don't care, okay? Blocked. My goodness. All these prophets that came, okay, no one will bow down in front of them. No one will worship them. Okay? We do not worship anyone. Even if I die one day, I don't know what the Massa will do with me. I do not want someone wearing my shirts and Mikhael is our king, whatever. Okay? No, it's impossible. We do not do these kinds of things. Okay? But I honor and give all the Kimbo and all the glory to all of them because they have done big things. It's the same thing if people started saying Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And with all the things that I have read here, it is well proved that we should believe on people in spirit and not physical. It is completely bullshit to believe on people like, oh, now he's my savior, blah, blah, blah. So who are you then? The savior, the only savior is the Most High himself, because the Most High is also in you. You are the spiritual, the spiritual clothing. He made you in his image, and you can't be someone else or praising someone else. It is impossible. No one will come to the tabernacle or see me one day. We are going to build a kingdom, whatever, and say Mikhael Massa is our king, whatever. Okay, a king is something else. It can happen, but Mikhael Massa is our God, or he's something else. And this is what most of the churches do. It's wrong. It's completely wrong. If we say that Kamba is the New Jerusalem, there he is completely right. Okay, because it's Kamba, it's he say that people who they are waiting for in Kamba, who the whole world is waiting for. The whole world is waiting not for one person. The whole world is waiting for the awakening from the saints. You have to be awoken. This is what the whole world is waiting for. Okay? And not for one person coming from the sky. If you're waiting for that, then wait. Mama, the song about Isaiah is on the earth, que Jesus já veio aqui na terra. Pode cantar? Não. Que Jesus já veio aqui na terra. Eles estão de esperar. Yeah? They're waiting for Isaiah, but he's already here. Katika kongami waivakwela tabanzeko muni tubudatingilanga waivakweza kabanzeko muni tubudatingilanga yatika katufetilanda zilangi kasongwayo Isu Kristo landinzila tewa kaka kutuko Isu Kristo landinzila kewa kaka kutuko Nandika katufeti landa zingangi kasongwayo Isu Kristo landinzila kewa kaka kutuko Eteambiliza kelo Mulu kwa yetu detuluka Mikayeze kabanzelo Tunito babilanga Naimba kweza kabanzeko Mulu kabuvingilanza Kandika katufetilanda Vingangi kasongwayo Aba ele não fala Mikhael. Não, você não canta. Because Mikhael is the one. Mikhael is the one, not Isaiah. Isaiah is you. You are Isaiah. My goodness. Mikhael will come and save the world, not Isaiah. Because my mother didn't put the part there. No, mete aquele parte de Mikhael. Mikhael tu vinganga, leve kutu sadisa. Mikhael tu vinganga, kese tu sadisa. Yandika katufetilanda, dingangi kasongwayo. Isu Kristo landinzila, kewa kaka kutuko. I will have a big core, believe me. I will come with an army, not hear the things what people believe, myths. There's a truth and another truth, and we are in the midst there of a truth and a lie. Okay, thank you very much, and I will prove the things that I say, but next time I will come with the scriptures. Okay, this is a very powerful song. This song talks about, his people will search, and where is the salvation? When will Messiah come? When will he come? But Messiah is already there. Messiah is already there. Messiah was always there. When will our people understand? It is not hard to understand. Even people that preach, they're always, we are believing in Messiah, just putting a name up, but not understanding the spiritual part behind it. But these prophets, some of them, they understood. They understood completely. That's why I like also the Elder Mello saying directly, hey, Maswa, Simeon Toko, boom, pronto. Even he believes also in Isaiah Congo, but he knows that Simeon Toko was the last messenger. Boom, for him, no other messenger. After him, people like us, he won't say, Mikhael, you are a messenger. For him, it was Simeon Toko, pronto, boom. And this is how it works. Okay? We are believing, we are following those people that the Most High sent us. And through those people that the Most High will send us, like Moses, Jeremiah, Elijah, we will be saved. And not through myths. They won't fight something like mythos. They always pray to mythos, like Jesus. But they will fight me. They will fight me. They will fight the anointing. They will fight the one that Most High will send. And everyone will see. Everyone will understand how the things are changing in this person's life, or in the people, in the movement that these people have. But they won't find someone that doesn't exist.